What up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Tuesday, November 15th, 2016, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Disney released the first full-length trailer for its live-action Beauty and the Beast on Monday. The preview stars Emma Watson and Dan Stevens as Belle and the Beast, with Luke Evans as Gaston, Josh Gad as LeFou, and Kevin Kline as Belle's father, Maurice. The trailer also features glimpses of Lumiere, Cosworth, and Mrs. Potts, who are voiced by Ewan McGregor, Sir Ian McKellen, and Emma Thompson. Stanley Tucci, Audra McDonald, and Gugu Mbatha-Raw will voice Condensa, Wardrobe, and Babbitt. Beauty and the Beast is based on the Jeanine Marie Le Prince de Belmont fairy tale, which Disney previously adapted as a 1991 animated movie. The new film is being directed by Chicago Helmer Bill Condon. The director said in a behind-the-scenes video in September, "I was so excited to hear that Disney was thinking about doing a live-action version. When something is so perfect, why get near it? The answer is technology has caught up to the ideas that were introduced in that movie." Beauty and the Beast opens in theaters March 17, 2017. Watson shared a new teaser poster for the movie last week after appearing with Stevens on the November 11th cover of Entertainment Weekly. Jason Momoa has showcased his impressive axe-throwing skills as part of a comedic video shared on social media. The actor wrote on Instagram Saturday alongside the clip taken inside Jack Axe's, an indoor axe-throwing facility located in St. John's, Canada. "I love beer and throwing Hawks Mahalo at Jack Axe's Inc. Boom." The video features Momoa taking a sip of beer before perfectly hurling an axe that landed right in the middle of the target. Momoa's axe-throwing proficiency now appears to be better than his ability to wield a trident, as seen in director Zack Snyder's behind-the-scene featurette of Justice League. The footage released on Twitter in October featured Momoa as his character Aquaman, hilariously dropping his signature staff during a battle scene alongside Gal Gadot, who plays Wonder Woman, and Eliza Miller, who plays The Flash. Momoa is then seen attempting to save the scene by grabbing Wonder Woman's sword and rushing into battle. Justice League is set to arrive in theaters on November 17th, with Momoa starring in an Aquaman standalone film set for release on July 27th, 2018. Andrew Lincoln's character Rick Grimes finally addressed the question of his toddler-aged daughter's paternity on Sunday's edition of The Walking Dead. As fans will remember, Rick was hospitalized in a coma when AMC's zombie apocalypse drama began 7 years ago. His best friend Shane, played by John Berthenau, helped Rick's wife Lori, played by Sarah Wayne Callies, and their young son Carl, played by Chandler Riggs, escape to safety, with all three believing Rick was dead. Shane and Lori started a sexual relationship during which baby Judith may have been conceived, but the romance stopped when Rick woke up and eventually found them. Rick and Lori immediately reconciled, leaving Shane bitter and angry and violent. Rick kills Shane in Season 2, and Lori died after delivering her second child in Season 3. Rick and Carl have been caring for the girl ever since. Although longtime members of the group have joked about who fathered the baby, Rick and Carl never spoke of the possibility she could be Shane's. Rick revealed to his current partner Michonne, played by Dana Guerrero, Sunday that he knows Shane, not he, was Judith's true dad, and he insists he has accepted this. The disclosure was a means of explaining why his and Michonne's group of survivors need to be subservient to the villainous Legion and his savior gang. He says, "It blew my mind, only because I understood it and made sense of what was happening, the choice he made with the saviors. It was a very, very interesting and brilliant way of echoing that heroism that he's shown with his own child, that he sucked up it, and he just said, it doesn't matter, I love her, she's my daughter, even if she's not mine, she's still my daughter." I think that was a brilliant way of explaining what Rick was enduring and capable of enduring, Lincoln said in a taped interview for the analysis program The Talking Dead. Harry Potter play Harry Potter and the Cursed Child took home the award for Best Play Sunday during London Evening Standard Theatre Awards. According to the BBC, actress Noma Duments-Wenzel, who portrayed Hermione in the production, read out a message from Potter series creator J.K. Rowling, applauding its director John Tiffany and writer Jack Thorne for crafting the bare bones of the story into something very special. Accepting the award was Tiffany, who noted it's a show about the perils of isolation, about unity, about family, and about love. Tiffany was also nominated for Best Director, but lost to John Malkovich, who won for his play Good Canary. Other notable winners from this ceremony included Ralph Fiennes, who took home Best Actor for his work in The Master Builder and Richard III, and Glenn Close, who earned Best Musical Performance for Sunset Boulevard. Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, which opened this summer in London, takes place 19 years after the last chapter in the series Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Stage production will pick up after Harry bids farewell to his eldest sons, James Cyrus and Albus Severus, in Platform 9 3/4. Synopsis reads, "It was always difficult being Harry Potter, and it isn't much easier now that he is an overworked employee of the Ministry of Magic, a husband and father of 3 school-age children. While Harry grapples with a past that refuses to stay where it belongs, his youngest son, Albus, must struggle with the weight of a family legacy he never wanted. As past and present fuse ominously, both father and son learn the uncomfortable truth. Sometimes darkness comes from unexpected places." Recently, J.K. Rowling stated that she hopes The Cursed Child will eventually reach Broadway, noting, "We do very much hope it will come to Broadway, but I have no dates to tell you yet, but certainly we hope so. We hope it's going to come to Broadway." HBO says it has renewed for second seasons of its new series Westworld, Divorce and Insecure. The announcement was made Monday by Casey Boyles, the president of HBO Programming. All 3 shows premiered on the subscription network last month. The network said, Boyles said in the statement, "I'm thrilled to announce the pickup of our 3 fall series, all of which have distinctive original voices. Critics and viewers alike have welcomed Westworld and Insecure, as well as the return of Sarah Jessica Parker to the network after 12 years with Divorce. Westworld is billed as a dark odyssey about the dawn of artificial consciousness and the evolution of sin, exploring a world in which every human appetite, no matter how noble or deprived, can be indulged. It stars Anthony Hopkins, Ed Harris, Evan Rachel Wood, James Marsden, Tanny Newton, Jeffrey Wright, Tessa Thompson, Sadie Bassett Kunstman, Jimmy Simpson, Rodrigo Santoro, Shannon Woodward, Ingrid Bolso-Burdell, Ben Barnes, Simon Quarterman, Angela Safarian, Luke Hemsworth, and Clifton Collins Jr. Divorce is a contemporary comedy featuring Sarah Jessica Parker and Thomas Hayden Church as a couple whose marriage is falling apart. Created by Larry Wilmore and Isa Rae, Insecure is a relationship comedy starring Ray, Jay Ellis, Yvonne Orji, and Lisa Joyce. CBS has ordered full seasons of its freshman Fish Out of the Water sitcoms The Great Indoors and Man with the Plan, as well as its sophomore medical drama Code Black. The program network previously requested additional episodes of newbie series Kevin Can Wait, Bull, and MacGyver. The Great Indoors stars Joan McHale, Christopher Mintz-Passe, Suzanne Fielding, Chris Williams, Kristen Coe, Sean Brown, and Stephen Fry. Man with the Plan features Matt LeBlanc, Liza Snyder, Kevin Nealon, Diana Maria Riva, Jessica Chaffin, Matt Cook, Grace Kaufman, Matthew McCann, and Halla Finley. The ensemble of Code Black introduces Marsha Gay Harden, Boris Kajoe, Melanie Chandra, Harry Ford, Benjamin Hollingsworth, Jillian Murray, William Allen Young, Louis Guzman, and Rob Lowe. Comedy series One Mississippi from creators Tig Notaro and Diablo Cody has been renewed for a second season at Amazon. According to Variety, the series will return to Amazon Prime Video streaming service in the U.S., UK, Germany, Austria, and Japan in 2017. Amazon Studios head of comedy and drama Joe Lewis says, "Making a show as comic and tragic as One Mississippi is a risk. Pulling it off with such intelligence and nuance is rare. We're grateful for the audience's response, and we're excited to bring them more of Tig and Kate's brilliance in Season 2. The series follows a fictionalized version of Notaro as she returns home to Mississippi following the unexpected death of her mother. Noah Harpster, John Rothman, and Stephanie L. Lynn also star. Notaro, Cody, and Louis C.K. will also serve as executive producers for Season 2, alongside Robin, M. Blair Beard, and Dave Becky. First-time dad Rob Kardashian holds his daughter close in a new photo. The 29-year-old reality star's mom, Kris Jenner, shared her congratulations in an adorable new picture Saturday after Kardashian welcomed daughter Dream Renee with Black China. She captioned the snapshot, "This face says it all and melts my heart at Rob Kardashian. That smile ain't nothing but a dream. Congrats to Rob and China, hashtag Black China, hashtag love, hashtag family, hashtag dream come true, at Dream." Kardashian and Black China welcomed their daughter Thursday at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles. Black China, who gave birth via scheduled C-section, also shared a new post with Dream over the weekend. She captioned a Snapchat video of herself with the newborn. mood forever at Dream. Blac Chyna is also mom to 4-year-old King Cairo with ex-fiancée Tigger. She and Kardashian got engaged in April after 3 months of dating and announced they were expecting the next month. Jenner told E! News after Dream's birth, "I got to watch the delivery. It was so beautiful, and I'm excited and happy to have another grandchild, number 6. It was one of the most precious moments of my life." Jenner is also mom to Kourtney, Kim, and Khloe Kardashian, and Kendall and Kylie Jenner. Kourtney shares 3 children with Mason, Penelope, and Rain, with ex-partner Scott Disick, while Kim is mom to North and Saints with husband Kanye West. And in a related story, Kendall Jenner deleted her Instagram account without warning over the weekend. The 21-year-old model and reality star disappeared from the social media site Sunday, leaving her 68 million followers confused and dismayed. Jenner's website and Twitter and Facebook profiles remain active. She recently discussed the cons of frequent and widespread social media use in the October issue of Allure. Jenner told the magazine, "I find it offensive if you're with someone at dinner and they're just sitting on their phone the whole time. I take that so personal, like, am I not interesting enough for you to talk to me?" She said, before recalling a trip where sister Kylie Jenner wouldn't put her phone down. "I definitely have close friends and even some family members who are so connected to their phones and can't get off it. I'm like, that's so crazy to me that you're not experiencing this. This was the moment it kind of clicked for me, and I didn't like it, so sometimes I delete Instagram or Twitter or Snapchat off my phone for a couple of days." Jenner previously told Vogue that she likes to preserve a sense of mystery for her followers by not sharing too many posts. Star came to fame on her family's E! Series, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and since modeled for such brands as Balmain and Chanel. Miley Cyrus joined fiancé Liam Hemsworth at a family birthday party over the weekend. The 23-year-old American singer and 26-year-old Australian actor celebrated an 80s-themed birthday bash for Liam's brother Luke Hemsworth, who turned 36 on November 5th. Luke wore a He-Man costume to the party and shared a photo with Liam on Instagram. Liam dressed in a tight yellow tank top and a red gym shorts, while Miley wore a Madonna t-shirt, skirt, and strand of pearls. Luke captioned the picture, "Fabulous secret powers will reveal to me the day I held aloft my magic sword," and said, "By the powers of Grayskull." Luke's wife, Samantha Hemsworth, model Laurel Barrett, and actor Mike Fiertz were among the other guests in attendance. Luke and his family and friends celebrated enjoyed a birthday cake inspired by Pac-Man and Rubik's Cube, according to E! News. Barrett captioned a group photo, "Happy birthday at Hemsworth Luke, your legend, hashtag happy birthday, hashtag 80s, hashtag dress up, hashtag I was born in the 80s. Miley and Liam reconciled in January after ending their engagement in 2013. The singer showed off her engagement ring on the Ellen DeGeneres show in October, but admitted that 3.5-carat diamond sparkler isn't exactly her aesthetic. She explained it was very weird because this is like real jewelry, and most of my jewelry is made out of like gummy bears and cotton candy." Actor Val Kilmer took to social media during the weekend to talk about comedian Dave Chappelle's debut as guest host on Saturday Night Live. Best known for his movies Real Genius, Top Gun, The Doors, Batman Forever, and Tombstone, Kilmer recently made headlines when he denied his fellow actor Michael Douglas's claims that he's battling cancer and things don't look too good for him. In Sunday's Facebook post, Kilmer admitted he is still recovering his voice after his unspecific ailment and emphasized, "I'm celebrating my health in public and sharing my best work with my community during these emotional times, and yet the press wrote last week that I was denying the rumors of my illness. What would they have me do? Dance in the street? And why would I lie about something so glorious as a healing? What's the motive? Don't we have bigger fish to fry?" The actor went on to say that he wrote his one-man play, Citizen Twain, and its film adaptation partly because I love our country so much, and Twain takes on so many ideas with more grace and humor than I can muster. Man, he is funny. The topic brought him around Chappelle, who hosted the first episode of SNL since Republican Donald Trump beat out Democratic Hillary Clinton for the U.S. presidency last week. Kilmer asked his followers, "Did y'all see SNL last week?" David Chappelle ended his opening so eloquently and said he's going to give Trump a chance, and he, on behalf of the disenfranchised, demanded he do the same for them. When a comedian can earn the right to be so solemn and so correct, he deserves all of our praise and attention. Comedy is clarity, and no one in our history cut through ignorance and racism cleaner than Mark Twain. Adam Levine has taken to social media to share a beachside photo with his family, wife Bahati Prinsloo, and newborn baby Dusty Rose. "Everything I need is right here. Beach optional," the voice coach wrote on Instagram Monday alongside a photo of Levine holding his arm around Prinsloo, who's carrying Dusty Rose in front of a carrier. Prinsloo also shared the image on her Instagram account, replacing a caption with a set of emojis, including one of a man, a woman, a baby, a whale, and an ocean wave. The photo comes after the couple who tied a knot in 2014 welcomed Dusty Rose in September. Recently, Levine revealed that Ellen DeGeneres named his daughter during his appearance on Ellen. He recalled to the daytime host, "I think I have a great name," and I text Ellen. She's like, "I hate it. I think it's a terrible name." I was like, "Cool." She gave me like 5 names to think about, like this, Dusty. So you basically named my kid. Ariel Winter and Levi Meaden jet off to Mexico over the weekend. The 18-year-old American actress and 29-year-old Canadian actor enjoyed a tropical getaway to Cabo San Lucas, leading some to believe the pair are dating. Winter shared several photos with Meaden on Snapchat, including a picture of herself and the actor by the ocean. She also posted a snapshot of herself and Meaden smiling for a mirror selfie. The Modern Family star split from boyfriend Laurent Claudette in June after 2 years of dating. She told Entertainment Tonight in October that she enjoys being single. The actress said, "I'm chilling, I'm single Pringle. I've just spent a lot of time with my friends, which is really, really nice." She also added, "It's just nice to be able to find yourself and be alone and spend that time really like learning to have it just be you instead of being codependent." Winter plays Alex Dunphy on Modern Family, which airs Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on ABC. She revealed in September that she deferred college at the University of California, Los Angeles due to her busy production schedule. She explained to E! News, "The problem is I had made my schedule, and when I went to production, we couldn't make it due to heavy storylines, so unfortunately I have to go next year instead of this year." And a passing to report, veteran broadcast journalist Gwen Ifill died Monday at the age of 61. Paula Kreger, the PBS's president and CEO, said in a statement, "It is with extreme sadness that we share the news that Gwen Ifill passed away earlier today, surrounded by family and friends. Gwen was one of America's leading lights in journalism and a fundamental reason public media is considered a trusted window on the world by audiences across the nation. Her contributions to thoughtful reporting and civil discourse simply cannot be overstated." The statement continued by saying she often said that her job was to bring light rather than heat to issues of importance to society. Gwen did this with grace and a steadfast commitment of excellence. Our sorrow at her passing is part of our profound gratitude for all that she did for our system and our nation. It was an honor to know Gwen and to work with her. All of us at PBS express our sincere condolences to Gwen's friends and family. NPR has said the host of PBS's Washington Week and the author of The Breakthrough, Politics and Race in the Age of Obama, died after a battle with cancer. She covered 7 presidential campaigns and moderated the 2004 and 2008 vice presidential debates during her distinguished decades-long career. Ifill was 61. The cast of 90210, including Luke Perry, who played Dylan, Jenny Garth, who played Kelly, Jason Priestley, who played Brandon, and Tori Spelling, who played Donna, reunited and paid tribute to co-star Shannon Doherty, who plays Brenda, who's battling cancer. Perry said at the Rewind Con on Saturday, "None of us are up here today without Shannon. She's been through a lot. She's not doing well right now, but sometimes her contributions are minimized. She's been thrown under the bus. I've been accused of driving it, but she's a very big part of the success of the show. She taught me a lot. I'm glad she was my scene partner. She was great at what she did in the character with me." Garth gave Doherty a shout-out on Instagram by posting an image that read, "Fight like a Brenda." Garth captioned the post, "To my soul sister at the Shando, strongest lady I've ever known then and now. I used to be threatened by your spirit. Now I'm in awe of it. You taught me a lot about speaking my mind and not being able to be afraid of my powers. I'm so grateful that young me got to be friends with you, but especially old me. The best is yet to come on this crazy journey. Love you." Doherty made her breast cancer diagnosis public in August of 2015 and has continued to document her battle on social media. The 90210 cast appeared in reunion photos throughout the convention, including snapshots alongside Backstreet Boy members AJ McLean, Howie Doro, and Gabrielle Carteris, who plays Andrea, who also attended the event. The singer wrote before sharing another image with Perry and Priestley at RewindCon today. AJ and myself had the pleasure of meeting #Tori Spelling, #Jenny Garth, #Gabrielle Carteris from #90210. Castmates Brian Austin Green and Ian Ziering who plays Dave and Steve, respectively, were not in attendance. However, Ziering posted a social media screenshot of a group chat he had with the reunited cast. Ziering wrote, "We have hashtag 90210 all reunions all the time, even digitally. Love you like a family." After nearly 60 years and 200 films, Jackie Chan finally won an Oscar, an honorary one for his efforts, as did three Hollywood legends lesser known outside of Hollywood itself. The Academy Award of Motion Pictures Arts and Science honored Chang, film editor Annie Coates, documentary director Frederick Wiseman, and casting director Lynn Stalmaster at the 8th Annual Governor Awards in Los Angeles. The event, named for the Academy's Board of Governors, who pick the nominees each year, is one of the earliest events of the award season in Hollywood. Last year's Governor Awards honored Spike Lee, Debbie Reynolds, and Gina Rollins. Tom Hanks, Michelle Yeoh, and Chris Tucker introduced Chan, who calling him a cross between John Wayne and Buster Keaton for the combination of action, hero, and comedy that has made him a global movie star. Chang hadn't received an Oscar, despite his accomplishments, which Hank noted have, quote, been for some reason, shall we say, historically unrepresented at the Oscars. After receiving the award, Chang told the audience he'd once seen an Oscar at Sylvester Stallone's house, and, quote, "I touched it, kissed it, smelled it, I believe it still has my fingerprints." Chang said, "After 56 years in the film industry, making more than 200 movies, breaking so many bones, finally this is mine." Coates, who has an Oscar for editing Lawrence of Arabia, has been editing movies since the early 50s. Her first movie was The Pickwick Papers, and her credits include The Elephant Man, In the Line of Fire, Striptease, 50 Shades of Grey, and What About Bob? Stallmaster was introduced as the master caster by Jeff Bridges and is the first person to win an Oscar for casting films. He found the right actors for West Side Story, The Graduate, Superman, Fiddler on the Roof, and Harold and Maude, among a long list of others. Wiseman was honored for his documentary work, including Tillicott Follies, a film about an insane asylum that Ben Kingsley said he watched while prepping for Shutter Island in high school, about Northeast High in Philadelphia, which influenced Wes Anderson while he was working on Rushmore. Documentary film director Alex Gibney, who introduced him, said Wiseman's films offer a view of everyday people dealing with some level of success and any range of other issues, which Wiseman said that the documentary of it's important for a full view of life while accepting his Oscar. He says, "I think it's as important to document kindness, civility, and generosity of spirit as it is to show cruelty, banality, and indifference." Pop star Katy Perry told her social media followers that she donated $10,000 to Planned Parenthood. The pop star wrote on Instagram Sunday, alongside a screenshot of the amount she donated, "It's time to turn words into actions." The staunch Hillary Clinton supporter continued by saying, "There are so many steps to take, but my first vow is to support organizations that may have their funding support taken from them in the future by the government." She wrote, "I am making a public donation to the Planned Parenthood for the teenage me, who made several visits to a clinic in Santa Barbara and then to Los Angeles, California, to educate myself on my sexual health, a subject I have little to no information of because of my shelter upbringing." She also added, "I had no idea how things worked down there and had no ideas how to make a plan for them. Planned Parenthood educated me on my body and my reproductive health so that I could voice on my dreams and use my voice until I knew the timing was right for me to make a plan to have a family." She also said, by concluding, "I am grateful for and stand in support of Planned Parenthood for giving Katherine Hudson the knowledge to a plan and for continuing to be a haven for women to learn all options for their future. Now more than ever, we all need to protect and create safe places for each other. I hope I can help inspire you to make a gift as well and become a member and an ally." Perry last made headlines for having a canceled performance in China due to a family emergency. Drake has released a new music video for his latest track, Sneakin', featuring 21 Savage off his upcoming playlist project, More Life. The clip, released through Apple Music Sunday, is a short of a grainy lo-fi visual style at the rapper's party inside a cave-like pool at Drake's Los Angeles-based mansion. Plenty of champagne bottles, jewelry, cars, and women are also featured as Drake and 21 Savage exchange lines about their lavish hip-hop lifestyles. Drake shared a photo on Instagram Sunday of himself and 21 Savage during filming of the music video that featured the pair in a more colorful light than what is seen in the footage. Sneakin' is a remix to British rapper Dave's Wanna Know, was first released in October alongside tracks Fake Love, Wanna Know, and Two Birds, One Stone, which featured Drake dissing Kid Cudi following the announcement of More Life. With 30-year-old set of More Life, I'm off mixtapes. I want to do a playlist. I want to give you a collection of songs that become the soundtrack of my life. He continued by saying, like I said, dropping in December, all original music from me. You might hear some tunes from the family on there. Just really excited. I had a great tour. I had a great summer. And most people would like to go probably take a break. But for me, I just want to get right back to it, be with the people again. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1956, Love Me Tender featuring the singer Elvis Presley, his big screen debut, premieres in New York City at the Paramount Theater. Set in Texas following the American Civil War, the film, which co-starred Richard Egan and Deborah Paget, features Elvis as Clint Reno, the younger brother of a Confederate soldier. Originally titled The Reno Brothers, the movie was renamed Love Me Tender before its release, after a song of the same name that Reno sings during the film. Presley, who became one of the biggest icons in entertainment history, sang in the box office hit Love Me Tender, as well as the majority of 33 movies, 31 features, and 2 theatrically released concert documentaries he made in his career. Despite the commercial success of his films, many were considered formulaic and forgettable, and critics have argued that Elvis never achieved his full potential as an actor. Elvis Aaron Presley was born on January 8, 1935 in Tupelo, Mississippi, began his career with Sun Records in Memphis in 1954. In 1956, he released his first album for RCA, Elvis Presley, which went to the top spot of the Billboard Pop album charts and launched him on his way to superstardom. In late March of that same year, Presley had his first Hollywood screen test for a movie called The Rainmaker. He failed to get the role, which went to Burt Lancaster, and instead began shooting for Love Me Tender that August. Soon after, on September 9, 1956, Elvis made the first of 3 appearances on The Ed Sullivan Show, and the popularity show received record-breaking ratings. When Elvis made his third appearance on the program, the TV censors infamously allowed him to be shown only from the waist up for fear his swiveling hips would scandalize the nation. In November 1957, Presley's third film, Jailhouse Rock, opened in theaters across the United States. The movie, which is considered by many to be one of his best, contains now iconic cell block dance production number choreographed by Elvis and set to his song Jailhouse Rock. Elvis's fourth movie, King Creole, was released in July 1958 and is also considered as standout, earning him some of the strongest reviews of his acting career. Co-starring Walter Matthau, Carolyn Jones, Vic Merle, and Dean Jagger, King Creole was helmed by Casablanca Michael Curtis and based on a Harold Robbins novel called A Stone for Danny Fisher. The King of Rock and Roll's 8th film, Blue Hawaii, debuted in 1961 and ushered in an era of Presley movies featuring lightweight plots, pretty girls, and multiple music numbers. Among his other films during this time are Funny in Acapulco in 1963, Viva Las Vegas 1964, Clam Bake 1967, and The Trouble with Girls 1969. Elvis's 29th movie, a western called Charo, in which he was spotted a beard, was released in 1968 and is the one film in which he doesn't sing on camera. Presley's final film was Change of Habit in 1970, in which he played a doctor, and Mary Tyler Moore plays a nun. After suffering from health problems and drug dependency, Elvis died at the age of 42 on August 16, 1977 at Graceland, his home in Memphis, Tennessee. And that is your entertainment report for Tuesday, November 15th, 2016. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.